Have you voted before?
Right. I vote every year.
Hanako Danette is not a U.S. citizen, yet the Cape Coral resident is registered to vote.
Do you know that you're not supposed to vote if you're not a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I voted twice.
Even today, Richardson maintained she voted twice because she was worried that her absentee ballot wouldn't count. But Amy Searcy, director of the Hamilton County Board of Elections, lamented Richardson knew exactly what she was doing because Searcy's office trained her.
We also find this particularly heartbreaking because this is one of our own. This is a poll worker. This woman's been a trusted poll worker for over 20 years.
Searcy says Richardson was trained each year on absentee ballots and was able to use her knowledge of the system to manipulate it.
They will allow you to sign an affidavit saying that you live in New Hampshire.
Another state, okay. Or I don't, but I'm not living here as of right now. I'm just looking to vote here.
Do you have intention of living here indefinitely?
Not indefinitely.
You want to vote today, you might tell them that you're with your friend and you're here indefinitely, which sounds like it's true.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
And if, of course, you
yeah,
say
not 100% true, but I understand,
but
yeah.
you're here indefinitely and you have your address at your friend's house.
Okay.
A jury on Thursday handed Ortega 8 years in prison. Prosecutors argued when she registered to vote and cast ballots in several elections, she indeed knew it was against the law. Ortega claimed she never knew there was a difference in the rights of a permanent resident and a U.S. citizen.
Rebecca Hammonds will spend 180 days in the county jail. Hammonds was indicted in May of 2015 on nearly 3 dozen counts related to voter fraud. In January, the 34-year-old pleaded guilty to 13 counts of making false registration and 1 count of election falsification.
I felt like I needed to keep the numbers up. It was stated that if there wasn't very many numbers, then they would pull the funding, which would mean not only my job, but like 8 other people's jobs.
According to court documents, prosecutors have 700 mail-in ballots that were requested by a person claiming to be Jose Rodriguez with a fake address. Many voters claim to complained to prosecutors that they never wanted the ballots. The person who made the recordings of Rodriguez let me listen to the hours of recordings today. In one recording, Rodriguez said he was receiving help from a person inside the elections office. He said he was paying the person $100 to $300 to get information about when mail-in ballots would go out to various sections of the city. In the recording, he says, "I'm trying to stay out of the spotlight. The worst thing you can do is get in the spotlight when you're cheating the system."
This whole notion of election or voting fraud, this is something that is constantly been disproved. This is fake news. The notion that there are a whole bunch of people out there who are going out there and are not eligible to vote and want to vote. We have the opposite problem.